wing grifters and chew bubble up and a lot of gum. But the thing is, with this DBZ, it isn't even like a left or right thing. Like, how can you look at what he's doing and just be like, yeah, this is normal. This is totally what a sound-minded individual should be doing.
Have you seen his video yet?
Oh, we're gonna watch that first. Like I said, we're gonna wait till 7:30 and see if Gara or Minxie in an hour. Sure, okay. So we'll add Gara in later.
Yeah, dude, I love his video so much, Rich. It's the perfect encapsulation of the situation.
What, Gara's video on this?
No, fucking quartering. His video is so good. It's so good.
I actually had my editor download of it. I'm actually surprised it's still up.
Yeah, I was watching Tommy C, and Matt and Tommy were like, yeah, we were kind of surprised you got this up too.
Yeah, classy tech. He went, dude, there was a time where, like, there were people that I won't name here. I'm sure that Chris knows some of them that were like, dude, I hate the quartering, but I will not talk about him because he scares the shit out of me. I'm not exaggerating. So this has like been known that he's been a piece of shit for a while. You know, for some reason, everyone thought him and I were like humping each other in the woods because he had me featured in a video for like the worst 2018 gaming fails. Like, no, he just asked me, like, I had no idea really what he was about. He's like, hey, you want to be in my video for talking about gaming fails, and that was it.
Your team has reached half power.
Yeah, he's just a shady fucking guy.
Yeah, well, the way that he acted, how I found out about Rich, funny enough, was through Willie Mac Show's videos on him. Like, that's how I first found out about Rich. It was
really,
yeah. That was the first time I ever found out about Jeremy. I mean, that was the funniest shit on planet Earth to me, and I've just been watching when he like fucks up here and there. It's hilarious. I love his shit.
Yeah, and it's interesting now because I mean he still has like someone was saying that basically they were insinuating I was trying to cover for child exploitation. Well, Jeremy was talking about child exploitation. Where were you, Rich? I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you even on about? But the sycophants are diminishing because people are all just starting to realize that he's just an asshole who really doesn't care about anything except his own self-interest.
Well, now, especially with this Elon thing, he's really, in my opinion, he's milking the shit out of this situation to the point where if you look at his channel right now, I'm pretty sure like the first 20 videos are nothing but Elon. Or like some story involving Elon.
And it's weird because I was like, all right, because, you know, I'm a pessimistic prick and I know that everything is for everyone's own self-gain mostly on this website. And I'm like, what is his angle here? Is it because he's trying to kiss up to Elon because he knows his audience kisses Elon's ass, so it's just more of his grift? Or is it that he literally is part of the dumbasses that want to suck on Elon's cock? And I'm starting to think it's actually the latter now. Because first I was like, oh, of course he's like Elon's, oh, you're my hero, wink, wink, you're my audience, make sure you buy my coffee. But now I'm really thinking like he's kind of taking the quantum TV pill, where it's like he gets caught up in his own bullshit.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that. Did you see in the chat the last time I was here? I didn't get to formally debate quantum, but I did it through a chat with him.
Yeah, I saw something about. I was going to ask you about that. Like, what happened?
Dude, I don't even know how to explain it. I was invited on this smaller podcast. Really nice guys. They were like, "Hey, like, do you want to do a podcast with us?" Like, sure, no problem. They wanted to go over the history of quantum, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." And I don't know how to explain how Quantum found out about everything, but they said that they tagged him on their community post, and he proceeded to try and debate me in the comments, like in the live chat, the entire time.
Oh god, that's like such a. One of my trolls used to do that.
Right.
Afraid to debate actually like voice to voice.
Right.
I can't stand that shit.
So he responded with, we were like, hey, like you can join the StreamYard and talk. He kept saying, no, I'm like multitasking. I'm only going to talk in chat. So I was going off on it, and then Tipster joined in, and we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's complaining.
He has time to chat. He has time to sit there and type feverishly, but he's too busy.
Exactly. So he could sit there and do all that. So I had a good time. Listen, we actually, what's the word I'm looking for? How do I explain this? How I felt about it? Where we talked, I got a lot of off my chest and a lot of things I wanted to ask him, and he answered promptly, which was good. He does not understand why people are still mad about the copyright abuse allegations levied against him, and he'll never understand it to this day. But he did say that he's going to stop DMCAing people because he says it's not worth his time anymore. So good. Progress, people.
That's a step in the right direction. But we, Minxie actually, she sent me his TikTok rabbit hole.
Oh God,
where did you see that?
I was live with Minxie when she was going over it. I was like in the stream, and I'm like, there is no way it's that bad. Like, dude, I was proven wrong.
He was talking about like Marines, like, yeah, I would see them like drawing like elephants on their penises and jumping around the wall, like.
Yeah, just like random shit that doesn't make sense.
I'm like, and you expect people to believe, even though it was already directly linked to you and it would like hold up probably literally in court, that you never said any of that stuff back in the day when it sounds exactly like the same shit you're saying now. You really want people to believe that beyond the fact that they directly linked it to you.
Yeah,
like, come on, dude.
My favorite part is that when we were arguing the legality of everything and like, hey, like you're gonna put like a harm on someone's channel and all this stuff, he proceeds to argue, and he's like, he did admit kind of that he abused the tool. He kind of self-implicated himself in the chat, like with all the strikes that he did, and Repsion was in there, one of the people that he struck, and Repsion saw that. He's like, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah, dude, like, trust me, I know. You know how much, even if it's you know, removed, it still damages your channel. It hurts your revenue sometimes for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they changed it to what's the word? They changed it from 30 days to 7 days, if I remember correctly, on like the hold time for a copyright strike, which is better, but it doesn't stop people from doing false claims. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but which is part of the reason why I'm stepping away from it. But if you do, like, it doesn't matter what kind of news, any kind of news-based content where your videos age like milk, that could fuck you, man.
Yeah, you know? Exactly.
We're not saying you should have a savings, but you get my point. Like, it still sucks.
Yeah,
What's up, Nathan?
100%.
DBZ, yeah, let me catch up on super chats, because then I will be an idiot and people deserve to be pissed off at me because I'll just forget to read them. Also, a coworker, oh, this is worth it too. A coworker pooped his pants to get out of work today. Retail during the holiday season, people do crazy things.
Someone pooped himself?
So they purposely shit their pants so they wouldn't have to work? That is the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life, and that person should get fired instantly.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I'm not for, like, firing the fucking workforce, but if that guy's gonna lie about shitting himself or forcefully shit himself, that's pushing it.
Dude, I would... Dude, if that was, like, my employee, I would lose my fucking mind. If I found out, anyway, like... Have you heard the shit story that I've told before? Not about my ass, but...
No, I don't believe I have.
Okay, we're going to tell Chris the same shit story everyone else has heard. So a friend of mine, I keep them nameless, had two coworkers that thought, apparently nothing sexual, which I don't believe, but apparently nothing sexual. They were bored on their lunch break. So one decided to go up into a tree. The other one decided to take their shirt off, put cellophane on their chest, and the person in the tree, the coworker in the tree, shit on the other coworker's chest just for the...
What?
Just for fun. Like...
How was that for fun?
I don't know. I don't know.
Your friend needs to explain why that was for fun.
And then apparently the two, look, he didn't do it. His coworkers did. He's like, yeah. And then they went back into work, and everyone found out, and then they were all like ashamed and awkward. I'm like, that's it?
Oh my God.
They were still employed. Like, oh, hey, what's up, Bob and Steve? I saw you shitting on each other outside.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
How are they still employed? Not just holding their heads down in shame.
Yeah, no, like if I was running a business and I heard two of my employees were shitting on each other from a tree, I'd be like, yeah, I don't think you guys can work here anymore.
Oh, I thought that's how you got a bonus when you worked on Keemstar's show.
No, I did not get a fucking bonus.
Oh, come on, man. He didn't want you to climb up to a tree and shit on his chest.
No, that's not what he wanted at all.
Come on, man. He was
listen, the co-host was touching him too much, and he's like, don't fucking touch me. So I doubt he wanted somebody to climb a tree and shit on him.
Well, listen, he was starting to question his sexuality over my AI images.
Dude, those AI images, man.
He was like, I'm not homophobic, but when I see shirtless pictures of myself, it makes me homophobic. I'm like, then you're homophobic, Keem.
Oh God, it's so funny. Imagine being told, "Hey, I put together these tweets," and I'm like, "Huh?"
I was like, this is funny as fuck. When someone told me that they were like, dude, you were on Keemstar's show, and he was talking about your weird AI images, I'm like, stop. I was like, oh shit, he did. It was great. It was funny. It was a funny segment. I was laughing my ass off. Well, dude, the picture that got me banned for a week from Twitter, I took from Nick Diorio. It was the picture where there was a ball sack. Dylan Bacon rocking the gifted super chats there, or gifted memberships. Thank you. I got that picture from Nick Diorio where Keemstar was staring at like a really non-realistic looking ball sack. That got me banned for a week from Twitter.
Jesus Christ, that got you banned? I didn't know why your account went down, and everyone was like, oh, Rich went down. I was like, oh, what the fuck happened? And nobody knew. It's the fucking balls.
Yeah, it was it was that. And of all, like, dude, there's literally hardcore porn where they just put like that blur, make it opaque. Like, straight up, you could see like loads being blown on titties, and that's fine. But a ball sack that doesn't look real in front of Keemstar's face is a bridge too fucking far.
Well, here's an example of how crazy that shit gets, because there was a girl on Twitter that was like a reply girl or some shit. Mm-hmm. And she was tweeting out, like she was in an argument.
Reply girls are still a thing?
Yeah, like on Twitter, they're fucking bad still.
Okay.
So anytime people were like in an argument on Twitter, I noticed her and I was like, what the fuck? She was arguing with like this minor, and she then posted a picture of like her full ass cheeks spread on the photo on Twitter. And she's like, subscribe to my OnlyFans. And everyone's like, that's a minor. You fucking psycho. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, like we straight up made fun of this girl the entire time. We were like, you're a fucking nut. You're a monster. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like, and that's why I was like, all this, like, I've literally seen people like show the tweet and like show the DM that they sent to like Twitter support. Oh, here comes Mixie one. Perfect too. All right, dude. Wow, she came right on time.
I know, right?
Where they're like, someone DM them. I'm gonna beat the fucking shit out of you. I'm gonna get a baseball bat, meet you here, and beat you into a fucking coma.
Jesus.
And then Twitter is like, nah, that's fine.
Hello.
Hey, Mixie.
Hi.
We were like, we're gonna wait till 7:30. I told Gara he could show up too. We are. I gotta share the screen. Fuck, I'm an asshole.
Hi, chat.
So yeah, this is. I kept my mouth shut with this for. People have been sending me stuff about the quartering for I don't know.
Oh, probably
months.
all the time.
Well, no, about this shit. They were like, Rich, he's like dick riding Elon too. Why aren't you covering it? Why? I'm like, I don't want the drama. But then it's like, I think it was Google Fish and Kyle and a few other people that sent me today. And it's like on another level. Like he's at the point that Dylan Bacon's going to keep gifting memberships, and I'm going to start really getting hard. Thank you. No, Seymour. No, do not say that you're interrupting me with a super chat, dude. That's what, I appreciate it. Let me see. You were disappointed by it, but should I get Callisto Protocol for at least a good atmospheric visual showcase? Looking forward to the video tomorrow. I don't know. Did you guys play Callisto Protocol? What's your take on it? Maybe I'm just a pessimistic dick.
Chris can. I can't.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet.
I played it, and I thought it was all right. It was a good atmospheric game. There were a lot of issues with it, and then they patched it, and I haven't played it since the patch. I played it pre-patch, and my game didn't have frame skips. My game didn't have any issues. The combat
Which
was
platform?
It was PC.
Oh wow, dude! I had a 3080 I have a Ryzen 9 3950X, and that's a pretty decent break, and it was stuttering like a mother. No matter what resolution, I could went down to 1080p low.
Yeah, I heard like complaints about it, but I never had that issue. Like maybe once or twice there was a screen tear, but that was it. Like throughout the entire game, I did it in one sitting.
Dude, Gara had so many problems with it. Like, Chris is sitting here playing it perfectly fine, and Gara is raging in DMs because he had so many issues with the game.
Yeah,
I got a review code, and it was so bad on PC. I'm like, I gotta get this. I still ended up buying it anyway. Like that. I mean, I don't really get that. I get like one review code a year, so I was like, all right, cool, I'll stream it. Then I almost threw my controller at the screen because the game pissed me off.
Aww.
Yeah, that's why I can never be a game streamer. I suck too bad. So let me get to these super chats, and then we'll get to Jeremy looking like he's about to shit himself. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes, that's actually an accurate one. Did you see the Twitter I sent you earlier?
I think I have literally everything in different tabs up here right now as we speak.
I sent a meme and I said, this is the guy that faps in his basement. And it was a still shot of Jeremy from my stream earlier. It was fucking glorious. I had to share it with you.
Well, because I showed her the clip where he had the cuck fetish thing with Gina.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I never let him go for that.
No.
Where he's like, all right, where he's like, yeah, I'm gonna she's gonna like bang a bunch of dudes, but then she's really gonna want me. I'm like, oh Jesus
I was
Christ.
so pathetic.
She could bang a bunch of dudes, but they'll never make her laugh. This is my favorite fucking line.
They'll be busting all kinds of nuts in her, but at least I'll make her smile.
That she'll realize that I'm the one.
I almost just choked on my water. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, the funniest part is I covered this earlier today, and Willie Mackshaw was in the chat, and he's like, "What the fuck happened?" He's like, "What is going on?" So
I know, poor Willie. He's like, I just slept for 8 hours, and this is what happened.
He wakes up and he's like, "What the fuck's happening?"
Welcome to YouTube drama. When you think it's not going to be there is when you have to be awake. You think Elon will step down over the poll? I think Elon wanted to step down anyway. The poll's just an excuse. To be quite honest with you,
it kind of seems
That's
like
fair.
that. Like every time he tries to implement a rule, like everyone has like a freak out moment.
I think he planned on like golden parachuting his way out before the deal even went down. I don't think he really wanted anything to do with Twitter.
Well, now he's the owner.
So
Yes,
Seymour,
sir.
I got you. Dylan Bacon, killing it with the gifted memberships. Thank you, Mama Minxie. Make Rich play Among Us. Or possibly, maybe.
Okay, so Tipster, here's the deal with that. Tipster wants to collab with me, and now everybody's like freaking out because we like all my members have been voting, and even just my non-members have been voting on Among Us streams for like members only content. And I was like, well, what if I got Rich and Tipster in an Among Us game, and everybody lost their minds?
I want to, dude. There's a modded way to play co-op Elden Ring, but like.
That's right. I gotta help you with that. I remember.
Yeah, I want to do that. I wonder if is that more than just 2? Can you ever be like, imagine how badass the Elden Ring with like 4 different people.
Holy crap.
That shit would be a little wild.
That would be
That would
very
be
wild.
wild.
That would be fun though.
It would. It'd probably be broken as hell too, but I'd be okay with that because it's not actually supported. Support the families of RTU, Minxie1, and Kristen Ark with bacon. Support the family, support the bacon addiction, and support my diarrhea. I don't have diarrhea. 9, 10, 11, 12. Beat your meat until it swells.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Philip Burnell is a... Wait, what do I have? What do I have?
Uh-oh.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
And
Howard Stern's penis.
Howard Stern's penis. Hey Rich, wanted to share your thoughts on licensed RPGs. I'm really hyped for Hogwarts Legacy, so I'm curious. You're not interrupting, man. Like this is how the show works, dude. These guys know. I'm gonna give Hogwarts. I'm not even into the whole Harry Potter fucking thing. I'm still gonna give the game a chance.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like
Same.
licensed games and shit because they try to like downplay a lot of it. But to be honest, it does look good. I'll admit
Yeah,
that.
it does. I'll admit it does look good, and I know I'm probably gonna get flamed in that. I'm not like an uber diehard Harry Potter fan. I like Harry Potter, but it's not like, oh my god, I go and check what house I'm in every 2 seconds. But I'm gonna play Hogwarts. It's looking really good.
Yeah, it's looking real fucking good, and I could give a shit about the whole lore. Good to see you, Rich. Have you played Evil West? Yeah, I played it. That actually works great on the Steam Deck too. It's a